Greetings everyone. Welcome to our group presentations. The group members are myself, Ashwant Kumar Adi, Atiya Anwar, Jagdish Algina, and Sanjana Jajula. This presentation will analyze two giant technological companies, Microsoft and Apple. The next slide will be continued by Atiya Anwar.
Oh, hello everybody. This is Api Anwar. As Yashwant mentioned that we're going to discuss about the two giant companies, Apple and Microsoft. So I will start the part of the introduction of both of these two companies. Microsoft or Apple are among world most influential and pioneer technological companies. If I want to inform you about these two companies, I would like to mention that in 1975, Microsoft was established by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, and Microsoft is a software company which is actually which users are based in extent to personal business and educational sectors. And according to Microsoft, by 2024, the company has expanded into cloud computing with Azure, gaming through Xbox, and professional networking with Linked. And if I like to mention about Apple, as we know, in 1976, Apple was established by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. And Apple Computer, and according to the Apple 2025, the revolution of the field of consumer electronics with invention of their Macintosh computer and later cult hardware such as iconic iPhone, iPad, and MacBook. As I mentioned, these two giant companies, we will see the further differences by our next participant.
Hi, my name is Jagdish Algina. Today I am going to tell you about is the workplace is formal or informal. Microsoft workplace culture is typically seen as formal regarding the employment of professionalism, accountability, and structured communication. But over the years, Microsoft embraced some aspects of a more collaborative and inclusive environment, especially innovation, creativity. Because of the workplace is formal in terms of what is a hope of achieve in performance, dress code, communication, or needs to be balanced, with a focus of adopting remote work policies and influencing work life balance. Microsoft has adopted a more flexible and agile culture. On this, a modern and more use friendly environment that delights creativity, innovations, and flexibility. And the next slide will be presentation one. Sanjana Jaju.
Hi, I'm Sanjana. Is a workplace formal or informal? So generally speaking, Apple workplace is formal but balanced with creativity and collaboration environment. The company known as corporate culture to be high standard of professionalism with clear hierarchy and emphasis on open dialogue and team spirits and works where the employees are welcome to bring the ideas and thoughts to move out of the box. Generally speaking, the workplace dress code is business casuals, but people are expected to be professional in their interaction and work. Apple workplace is structured and flexible in enabling author to do both formal and informal work. So next slide is going to be taken by Yashwant.
The staff at Microsoft is breakdown into specialized teams concerned about their certain product areas such as cloud computing, gaming, and software development. The company is very organized in the form of hierarchy, where senior leadership broadly oversees numerous divisions like Windows, Office Suites, Azure, and LinkedIn, which are divided into companies by one dedicated executive. As Microsoft promotes cross-functional collaboration across teams, employees tends to work together to solve problems and innovate the company's culture in inclusively on all levels. For employees to top executives, and the company promotes diversity and empowerment. On the other hand, Apple is a company that operates in a more centered manner where its teams are very tied to products, product development, and innovation, and that leads by senior leadership like CEO and other top executives organized by product categories such as iPhone, iPad, Mac, and service. Apple stuff is organized by product categories such as each with a high degree of autonomy in developing and refining products. The company leadership takes a secretive approach and integrate design, engineering, and marketing much closer than they would normally. Within Apple organization structure, there is a high focus and on design and experience, innovative product to relevant markets. The next
Okay,
slide will be
Anwar.
continued by Atiya Anwar.
Hi again. And I think there is sure for in status and power difference in both of the companies. So they came out when we go through these two companies, and the differences came out. If I mention the structure of the company of Microsoft is actually hierarchical, and within Microsoft, senior leadership has vast influence over the company's uh, broad product division and business strategy. Centralized decisions making is the power dynamic in these cases, but due to highly centralized leadership structure, Apple is even more prone to status and power differentials, where the company has generally recognized as about the distribution of both. Although Steve Jobs didn't run precisely or authoritarian company, the company he did run was very authoritarian and influenced by the company's structure even after the passing from top-down control. So overall, both the company's status and power differential are evident, and Microsoft has adopted a more distributed but still hierarchical structure. At the same time, Apple has centralized power dynamics with more top-down control. So this is the most major differences we found out while we working on the project. The power and status differential is the basically Microsoft company is hierarchical based company, and Apple is more leadership goes through more centralized leadership structure. So I would like to go on next slide.
Yeah, what values seem to be important to the organization? Microsoft keys values are innovation, diversity, inclusivity, and empowerment, creating an environment that allows for creative problem solving, continuous learning, and collaboration is crucial to the company. In addition, Microsoft is also hugely vested in the same things, putting them into a practice to foster and employees with diverse backgrounds can feel empowered to contribute and grow. The core values at the Apple are design excellence, innovation, customer experience, and beyond secrecy. Apple is decided to providing excellent eye candy products with incredible use experience. It is centrally based on innovations in breaking new boundaries with technology and designs. Of course, the company is deeply interested in privacy and security and ensure the data belonging to the users. On the top of that, attention to detail and perfectionism are the marks of Apple's culture in which employee gets reward for attention to details instead of speed.
Does the physical environment support teamwork and collaboration? In Microsoft, the physical environment facilitates teamwork and collaboration. Open office spaces, collaboration work interactions, and knowledge sharing with the team. The Redmond headquarters of Microsoft has a modern office design that encourages interaction, collaboration, and creative problem solving. In addition, the company also takes advantages of technology in the workspace through tools like Microsoft Teams and video conference software, which is especially helpful in a hybrid work system. As for the physical environment, Apple encourages collaboration, albeit a bit differently, focusing on the design driven collaboration. So next slide is gonna to be conclusion.
Okay, so I'm here for the conclusion. Microsoft and Apple provide supportive environment for teamwork and collaboration, but do it in its own way. They respect their corporate culture. So if I go through the Microsoft, the key here is the idea of open, flexible workplace for making communication and creative across teams and doing it with the comfort of digital tools such mm, as much as possible in physical or remote setting. And if we see conversely, Apple creates a more design oriented environment that foster innovation and interface flow within teams dedicated to product development. At the same time, Apple creates its physical environment to stimulate creativity and maintain high design and security standards. At the end, however, they both actually align with the value of the respective spaces for innovation, efficiency, and devotion towards the excellence. The both company has their own identity through working or negotiate their working culture, and they both are the giant technological company who's are actually running through by its own terms and conditions. So this is what we have for our presentation. This all the similarities and differences we found out through our whole presentations. i'd like to uh, I'd like to call Yashwant uh, for for closing our presentation.
From the
Before closing
analysis,
that, before closing that, we have some references. And the analysis, the references we used are given below, and we can see all the references we have used for this project, which we have used. So coming to an end, the Ishwant will continue.
and this marks our end of our presentations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm just here to so you can